Okay, this is the P2 paper from January 2024. It's question number 3, and this is a coordinate geometry question. In particular, it's the equation of a circle, and it's working out tangent and chord properties. Let's have a look at the question to see what we've got. We've got the circle C has a centre 3, 5, and passes through the point 8, -7. You can see I've drawn that out as a quick sketch there. Don't really need the sketch for part A, but we will do for part B. Part A says, can we find the equation for C? Can we find the equation of the circle? Yeah, absolutely we can. The equation of a circle is given by x minus a all squared plus y minus b all squared is equal to r squared. That's where AB is the centre of the circle, and we've got that there, and r is going to be the radius of the circle, which basically is going to be the length of the line AB. So that shows me what I've got to do then. The first thing I've got to do is to work out the length of AB. So the length of AB is just simply equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared, y2 minus y1 squared. So if we sub everything into that, we're going to be doing square root of, so the x's is 8 minus 5 squared, and the y's is -7 minus 5 squared. And if you work that all out, that works out to be square root of 169, or in other words, 13. So if I want the equation of C, the equation of C is x minus a squared, so that's going to be x minus 3 squared, y minus b squared, that's going to be y minus 5 squared, that's equal to r squared, so equal to 13 squared or equal to 169. Doesn't matter how you show you working out for that part. So that's part A done. Let's have a look at part B. This is where we probably do need the diagram. It says, points M and N lie on C such that MN is a chord of C, but it tells me some more information. So it tells me that it's above the x-axis, and the important part to it, I think, is it tells me that it's parallel to the x-axis. So what that means is my chord is going to look something like that. There's my chord MN. And it also tells me, let's just get rid of some of the other parts of the diagram here. It also tells me that the length of the chord is 4 root 22. So we've got 4 root 22 there. And then it says, can we find the equation of the line that passes through that? So can I find the equation of that line? Well, I can absolutely find the equation of that line. The equation of that line is just going to be y equals something, because it's a straight line parallel to the x-axis. What that really means then is, again, it's telling me what I need to do here. What I need to do is to work out what this height is, because if I can work out this height, if it works out to be 10, then the equation is y equals 10. How am I going to find that then? Well, what I'm going to do is to look at this diagram here, and I'm going to turn it into a right angle triangle there, where within this right angle triangle, one of the things I know is the radius of the circle, so I know that's equal to 13. If the length going all the way across is 4 root 22, then what I can do is split that up into 2 root 22 and another 2 root 22. And now this triangle, I can just use some right angle trig to be able to work out what height h is there. So if I'm going to do that, let's explain that to the examiner. Part B, let's just draw that triangle out again here. So what we're saying is, I'm trying to work out this height h here. I know this is 2 root 22, and I know this is 13. This is AM. Let's just call that x. Let's go back and put x maybe on my diagram here as well. X there. So if I want to work out what h is, it's just Pythagoras, isn't it? So h squared is going to be 13 squared minus 2 root 22 squared. So h squared works out to be equal to 81, which means h works out to be equal to 9. Now let's go back and think about what we've got here. So I've now doing it in a different colour just so you can see it nice and clearly. I've worked out that this length here is 9. I know that this coordinate here is 3, 5, so I know that that length there is 5, so that means that this height here is going to be 14. So from that, I can now say, let's get the colour right, equation of line through MN is y equals 14. So quite a complicated little diagram there, but hopefully now I've explained it to you, that all makes sense.